Hey everyone, I'm Srinivasan, .NET developer. We are looking into SQLite tutorials. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to select a particular column or how to select all the columns from the table uh, in SQLite database. Yeah, so I'm going to so these tables I'm going to use the data from these tables so to select. Yeah, first of all, let's take a parent table. So we have a data inside the parent table, 6 rows are there, and I just want to write some queries to get to return some results, right? So for that, first, if you want to get the specific column, so you need to explicitly mention that column table name. That's it. So we are getting a name and age from the parent table. So we are getting the only two columns actually. And yeah, if you want to get all the columns from the table, so you need to mention the star mark actually. So as you can see, we have a same wizard what we have in the top of the window. So because both queries are same, right? So when if you want to get the result with all the columns from the table, so simply you need to write this query only. This is the same for all the database, not only for SQLite. You can write this the same query in MySQL, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, SQLite Database, all the relational database management, relational databases. Okay, in query editors. And yeah, now we are going to see the allies. So what is allies? So allies is nothing but yeah, for the security purpose, so we should not write queries. We should not write the name of the column directly. So instead of that, so we will simply mention the alias names in a query to fetch the particular column. For example, um, I just want to fetch the name and gender. Name and gender. So name as name of parent, right? And gender as Jen. Yeah, that's it. So you can give the name alias name for all the columns which are selecting in the query, or you can give any of the column we are just selecting in the query actually. So you can see our name our name of the column in the schema is not given in the result, right? So it's not uh, in the result. So you can see our allies name only printed here. Yeah, so this is how we can select a particular specific columns and all the columns and using allies names in the query in the select statement actually. And yeah, of course, we can do some operations in the select statement. So you can see our expression, we can write some expressions like uh, and yeah, if you want to before that I just want to explain um, we can print the combination of specific columns and all the columns. Yeah, if I want to print the name column, print the name column before all the columns in the result. So for that uh, I have to write name. So you no need to write all the rest of the columns like this, like this. Just give star. So it will print the result will be first column will be name, other columns the next columns or the same what we get all the same what same result what we are getting the uh, all columns execution. So you can see um, our name is printed uh, firstly uh, and first of all the columns, and again we are painting all the columns from the table. So this is how we can print. In some cases it will be very helpful in your case. And yeah, and now you can also write some. For example, I just want to increase all the ages. I just want to increase I just want to add 3 to all the age of parents, right? So for that, age plus 3. Yeah, that's it. Age plus 3 alias extended from parent. Now you can see the name and age comma external. This is the old age and this is the added age. So you can see this is the old age 42, 3 is added with the 42, 45. So the same way all the results or all the other values are added with 3. So yeah, so we can write any expressions in the select statements. So valid expressions in selecting columns, as well as you can write in a where conditions where having clauses. So now we are going to see the operators, different operators in SQLite database. We use in SQLite database. Yeah. Now I want to get all the details. If the age of the parent is more than 45, right? Let's write the condition where age more than 45. Here more than, this is the more than operator, more than operator, and we are getting the result based on the operator mentioned in the where clause. We are getting the result here. And if I mention more than or equal to 48, sorry 42, we will get result. So you can see, so 42, we are getting the 42, 42 and more than or equal to 42, right? So this is the more than or equal to operator. So now I'm going to write less than or equal to operator. So this is a less than or equal to operator. So we will get 42 and 38. Yeah, 42s and 38. We have two 42 and 38, right? So if I'm this is less than or equal to operator. So now you can see uh, this is the less than operator. So less than 42, we have only one row, and that is 38 actually. Values age, the value of the age is 38 actually. And yeah, so this is how we can use operators. And yeah, we can also use equal to. So we have 242, and we can also not equal to. So for not equal to means, so we will get except the value which we are mentioning in the query, right? Yeah, we don't have 42 in the result, so we didn't have 42 in the result actually. And this is not equal to. So this is how we can use operators in SQLite queries. And yeah, and in where class, so you can specify more than one column. so not only a single column. So age equal to 42 and 42 and the gender is female. So for that you need to write and keyword, and the gender is female, right? So now we have only Anna because we have two. When you mention sorry, so if I give age is 42 only in where class, so we are having a two rows. So yeah, after the two rows we are going to filter with additional one condition like this. Gender is female. In this results it will filter the which one has a gender as female actually. This is actually a actual result. So we can we can use many columns in var class, so we can filter whatever we want in the table, right? So and again, so now I'm going to explain you what is like keyword in var class. So now you want to get the uh, you want to get the name with the first letter A, okay, as a result. So for that uh, uh, name like so for that we are using this like keyword here. This time we are not using equal to, right? So we are using like, name like, single quotation inside single quotation. So yeah, right? So we need uh, we need the details of parents who has a first letter A in their name, right? So now I'm giving modular symbol. So now we are getting Anna and Andrea, right? So if I want to get the same A letter at the end, so you need to um, put the letter at the end. Now, yeah, Andrea and Anna is the same. So now we will simply change the character. So I just want to put L. So Michael. So Michael has a L character at the end of his name, at the end of his name, and yeah. So not only in first and last letter. So you can see. So yeah, so you can see in between the not only in the first and last letter, so in between if the specified character matches with any name, so it will fetch and show in the result. So you can see we have O in John and Ronnie, not in beginning and end. In between we have the O actually. And yeah, so if you know if you know the first three letters, but you are not sure the remaining letters, but you know only for first three letters, so you can mention different, right, like this. So Frederick, Fed. So this means you want to get the result um, who has the first three letters Fed in their name. So Frederick is only one parent we have now. So if you have more than one Frederick, so it will show all the Fredericks in here. So yeah, so you can also apply it in between. So I just want to uh, double in between the characters, in between the starting and end of the end letter. So we have Anna, right? So first letter is A, and um, end of the character is A, end of the name is A, and in between we have an and, right? So this is how uh, we can get the result depend on the characters we want to get actually. And um, yeah, and so you can also use like instead of equal to, like for example, so we are just using equal to. The same way you can also use like, so there is no problem, there is no issue on it. And yeah, and yeah, this is how you can get you can specify the you can print a particular column, or you can get the result for all the column, result of all columns from the table with var class. And yeah, thank you. I hope you can understand this concept. Thank you so much.